Yo, what's going on guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm ranking the top small forwards in NBA 2K22 My Team in a tier list. As you guys can see on the screen, we have a tier list ranking from S all the way down to D tier. D tier basically meaning I would not recommend running these small forwards. At C tier, you guys could run the card if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. B tier is going to be a very good small forward. A tier is going to be one of the best small forwards in the game. And then S tier is going to be the top 5 small forwards right now in NBA 2K22 My Team. Before we get into the video, if you guys are new here, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe down below. I post 3 to 4 My Team videos every single day and give you guys some of the best My Team content on the platform. So further ado, let's get on to the video. The first small forward on our list is going to be Pink Diamond Aaron Gordon. I do think he's a decent small forward, but you guys got to remember these are the top small forwards, so I'm gonna have him at C tier. Obviously, you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, what would you guys change about my tier list? Let me know what players you guys move up in the tier list, move down in the tier list, and if I forget a small forward that you guys are wondering, let's say it's a budget small forward or a small forward I do miss, let me know in the comment section down below their name and I'll give you guys a rating, or I'll give you guys what tier I think they'll be. So if you guys type down a small forward I don't have on this, I'll say A, I'll say B, I'll say S, I'll say C, for example. So let me know in the comment section down below what small forwards I do end up missing that you guys want to see me rank. But looking at Aaron Gordon here, he is a power forward small forward, 6'8", 6'11" wingspan. He's just a decent small forward overall, has pretty good stats across the board, 99 driving dunk, 98 standing dunk. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter, some pretty good gold shooting badges as well. Has Hall of Fame quick first step, clamps, menace. You look at the animations, does have a decent jump shot because it is on very quick timing. And he does have shifty dribble style, so you can definitely move a little bit. Like I said, I do think he's a decent small forward. You could definitely run this Aaron Gordon card. Next small forward on the list is going to be Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. I do think he's better than Aaron Gordon by a good amount, and I do think he deserves to be in the B tier for this tier list. He's a small forward shooting guard, 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, and that's pretty much it for Anthony Davis. He's just going to be really tall, play really good defense for the small forward position, but he can't really handle the ball. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of him, because I feel like even at your small forward position, I like a guy that can actually handle the ball. So Anthony Davis, he's gonna be a really good 3-and-D player. Obviously got a great jump shot on quick timing, and like I said, stats are just pretty good. Great rebounder, great defender, good at going to the basket, got an 89 3 ball, gonna have really good defensive Hall of Fame badges. I do think Anthony Davis is a very good small forward. Next card on the list, or next small forward on the list, is gonna be Galaxy Opal Scottie Barnes, and I do think he is an A tier. I would much rather use Scottie Barnes Evo'd than use a guy like Anthony Davis. Maybe a little bit biased because I am a Raptors fan, but honestly, looking at the cards, I do think I'd rather use a guy like Scottie Barnes. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'7", 7'2" wingspan. He's got an 88 3 ball, 92 mid-range, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Like, look at these defensive stats. Literally across the board defensively, he's amazing. 94 interior, 94 perimeter, 96 steal, 94 block. He's got a 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. We look at the defensive Hall of Fame badges: Hall of Fame pickpocket, menace, intimidator, interceptor, clamps. Even has Hall of Fame quick first step, bullet passer, bailout. Has some pretty good gold shooting badges like catch and shoot, corner specialist, green machine, and limitless spot up. Looking at his animations after you do evo him, looking at his animations, he does get John Wall base on very quick release timing, and he does get shifty dribble style and a bunch of decent dribble animations as well, like Scotty behind the back. Kobe Bryant size up escape package is pretty good. So overall, I do think Scottie Barnes is a better small forward than Anthony Davis. Next small forward on the list is going to be Pink Diamond Ben Wallace. I also think he is an A tier small forward. Like I said, much rather use Ben Wallace over Anthony Davis. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'9", 7' wingspan. And just like Scottie Barnes, look at his defense, man. 97 block, 97 steal, 90 perimeter, 96 interior. Even has a 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 97 vertical. He's good at going to the basket, great rebounder, so many defensive Hall of Fame badges. Has some decent shooting badges that you can give him. Obviously not the best shooter in the world with only a 74 3 ball, but with a coach boost and a shoot boost, you can get that all the way up to an 84. And he's got his jump shot on very quick release timing, which I find to be easy to green in my opinion. And he's got shifty dribble style, so he can move a little bit on the offensive end. So for me, Ben Wallace, easily an A tier small forward. Next small forward on the list is going to be LeBron James. I'm gonna put him in A tier for now. He might be a top 5 small forward, but I'm not exactly sure. So for now, I'm gonna have him in the A tier, but he's very high A tier. Like, if he's not top 5, he's probably number 6 or number 7. I mean, looking at LeBron James here, 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, small forward. He has 99 speed, 97 acceleration, 98 vertical. Got a great 3-ball. Like, stats are really good, especially defensively on the perimeter. Has an 88 interior, 89 block, 99 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 97 speed with ball. Amazing Hall of Fame defensive badges. Has Hall of Fame quick first step, bullet passer, and dimer. He's got really good Hall of Fame shooting badges as well. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, limitless spot up, sniper. The only flaw with this LeBron James card is going to be him having LeBron James dribble style, not quick or shifty. I feel like at this point in the year, I feel like the cards need to have quick or shifty, but for a cone and for like an on-ball defender, I do think this LeBron James card is a very good small forward and easily in the top of A. Next card is going to be Cincinnati's pal. I do think he's around the same level as Anthony Davis. I know some people would love running him over Anthony Davis. For me, I think it's closer to who I'd rather run. Cincinnati's pal, Anthony Davis. This card, stats and badges wise, looks amazing. Like, this card's stats and badges, you could say he's a top 5 small forward in the game, just going off his stats and badges. And even looking at his animations, X and base, Carmelo Anthony upper on quick release timing. Shifty dribble style isn't the best, but he's got a bunch of Kyrie Irving dribble styles, which is really good. But man, his body frame, his player build, his player model in game is super skinny. 220 pounds doesn't sound that light, but man, he is so skinny in game. He gets bullied on the inside. I do think he's still a very good small forward, but don't think he's on the level of Scottie Barnes, Ben Wallace, and LeBron James. Next small forward is going to be Richard Dumas, and I do think he's C tier. He's a decent small forward, but I do think he's better at the shooting guard position. He's a small forward shooting guard, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan. He's a very good overall shooting guard, but doesn't necessarily excel at anything really. Defensively, really good Hall of Fame badges. Like, across the board, he's pretty good. Jump shot is decent. I do like the jump shot. Shifty dribble style isn't the best, but it's definitely good enough. I think he's just a bang average small forward. I think he's decent, but there's better options in B and A tier. Next small forward on the list is going to be Danny Ferry, and I'm gonna have him in high B tier. Me personally, I would rather run Danny Ferry than Anthony Davis, but I'd rather run Ben Wallace than than Danny Ferry. So I'm gonna have him in high B tier for now. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'10", 7'5" wingspan, which is really good. 95 3-ball, 95 mid-range, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, really good defensive stats, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 88 speed with ball. Has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, limitless spot up, and sniper. Has Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator. We look at the animations. He does have a really good jump shot, base 98, Rudy Gay, on quick release timing, and he does have the quick dribble style. So Danny Ferry as a complete small forward is really good, but I'm gonna have him a little bit low. Ben Wallace, maybe he will get moved up to A tier. We definitely will see. But a guy like Rudy Gay, I think, okay, I'm gonna throw Danny Ferry up there. These 3 small forwards, even Scottie Barnes, but these 3 right here, Ben Wallace, Rudy Gay, and Danny Ferry, literally you could pick any of them, and I could say you could, put Rudy Gay over Ben Wallace, you could put Danny Ferry over Ben Wallace, you could put Ben Wallace over all 3 of them. Like, I think they're very equal small forwards. Rudy Gay, I mean, he's just really good offensively. Ben Wallace is more of a defensive card, and then Danny Ferry is more of like the complete small forward, but Rudy Gay, he's just really good overall, man. He's really good at attacking the basket. He's got a great dribble style. He's got a great jump shot, in my opinion. Stats wise, maybe not the best defensively, but he does play some pretty good defense, being 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan. So Rudy Gay, I do think is going to be an A tier small forward. Jeremy Grant going to be in the B tier. I think he's kind of around the same level as a guy like Cincinnati's pal. Giannis easily going to be in the S tier. I do think he's probably a top 3 small forward in the game. You could even probably make the argument for him being the best small forward. I mean, he's a shooting guard small forward, 6'11", 7'4" wingspan. And just look at these defensive stats. We all know how good of animations this Giannis card does get in past 2Ks and this 2Ks. We all know how cheesy this Giannis card is, or Giannis cards are in general. He's just super good, man. Really good defensive stats, really good Hall of Fame defensive badges, has pretty much perfect stats for everything else. 83 3-balls, definitely good enough. A bunch of gold shooting badges. You can get pretty much every shooting badge you'd want in the game except for limitless spot up, but on a Giannis card that doesn't really matter. And at the small forward position, he's going to create some mismatches. Next small forward on the list is going to be Galaxy Opal Jason Tatum. At this point in the year, I'm going to have him in C tier. I know a lot of people want him to be higher on the list, but I just don't like his dribble style. I think his jump shot's pretty good, but at this point in the year, we have so many good small forwards. I'm gonna have him in C tier. Next small forward on the list is going to be Josh Smith. I do think he's actually pretty good. I'm not going to have him in A tier. I think he's kind of on the same level as these Jeremy Grants, as these Cincinnati's Powells, these Anthony Davises. He's just another really good defensive small forward, but I think he lacks a little bit on the offensive end. He does have quick dribble style, but the jump shot is good, but not my favorite jump shot. I would much rather use, a Rudy Gay jump shot, a Danny Ferry jump shot, even a Ben Wallace jump shot over Josh Smith. I think these two cards are very similar, Ben Wallace and Josh Smith, but I'd much rather use Ben Wallace's jump shot, and I do think he's a little bit better defensively as well. But I'd say Josh Smith is low-key probably top of B tier. He's right behind Danny Ferry for me. Next small forward is going to be Kawhi Leonard. Once again, I'm going to put him high A tier, kind of with LeBron James. Don't know if those two guys are going to be moved up into S tier, because I know we have some better small forwards at the end of the list. But Kawhi Leonard, he's just a really good lock, man. Small forward, shooting guard, 6'3", 7'3" wingspan. Really good defensive stats, 98 perimeter, 98 lateral, 98 steal, 92 block. And that's pretty much it for Kawhi. He's got a great 3-ball, really good speed, really good athleticism. He's got a great jump shot. But just like LeBron James has their own dribble styles, which isn't very good. They don't have quick or shifty. So in my opinion, they're both really good A tier small forwards. I just don't know if they're going to really make it into the S tier. Albert King, I think he's high B tier at the small forward position. I do think he's a lot better at shooting guard because he's only 6'6", so I'd much rather run him at shooting guard. Yes, he'd be decent at small forward because he has really good defensive stats, but if you guys have this card, I definitely would recommend just running him at the shooting guard position. He's got a great jump shot, good dribble style, really good defensive card. He's a great lockdown defender, and he can still score the ball very easily on the offensive end. So what I would say is if you guys have Albert King, definitely run him at the shooting guard position. Next card is going to be Paul George, easily S tier small forward. I think he's probably better at the shooting guard position as well, but he's still super elite at small forward. 6'9", 6'11" wingspan, great speed, great 3-ball, great defensive stats overall, 98 driving dunk, 94 ball handle, 94 speed with ball, has amazing defensive Hall of Fame badges, clamps, chase down artist, interceptor, menace, pickpocket, intimidator, quick first step, handles for days. So many good shooting badges on Hall of Fame: sniper, limitless spot up, deadeye, corner specialist, chef, catch and shoot, blinders, animations. His jump shot, you could say, is a little bit slow, but it is on quick dribble style. Shifty dribble style is another kind of flaw with the card. I wish he had quick dribble style, but he's still super good, man. The only flaw with the card is the shifty dribble style, in my opinion, but easily still a top 5 small forward in the game. Scotty Pippen, once again, very similar to a Ben Wallace, a Rudy Gay, a Danny Ferry, and a Scottie Pippen. I think any of these 5 small forwards right here, you could choose one to play, and I'd be like, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, these 5 small forwards are a tier above these guys, but they're super close, and they all deserve to be an A tier. Next small forward is going to be Cam Reddish. At this point in the year, he was a really good budget card, a budget small forward, but he's a little bit not necessarily outdated, but he's just really not, on the level of these guys in B tier, and definitely not on the level of these guys in A tier. Next small forward is going to be Thurl Bailey. I think he's another A tier small forward. I don't think I can put him in S. He might be top 5, we'll see, because like I said, I do have to decide with LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard, but he's very similar to Giannis, especially at the small forward position. James Worthy, easily a top 5 small forward in my opinion, and then Zion Williamson's top 5 as well. So I just want to make my top 5 real quick. So I'm going to take one guy from this A tier and move him up to S, and I think it's going to be LeBron James. That might be a little bit preference based because I like using LeBron cards a lot, especially in my team, but I do think, in my opinion, he's better than Kawhi, and he's better than Thurl Bailey at the small forward position. I think Thurl Bailey's probably better power forward, but at small forward, I'm going to take LeBron James. If I want to do this in order, I don't really know, to be honest. In order, maybe it's something like that in order. That's part I'd say: Giannis 1, Zion 2, Paul George 3, James Worthy 4, and LeBron James 5. But let me know in the comment section down below, what would you guys change about my tier list? And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.